Hello, today we're going to be talking about two new patterns of inheritance called incomplete dominance and codominance. Up until this point, we focused on complete dominance, all right? This is a situation where we have two phenotypes present, okay? And that dominant allele is completely dominant over the recessive allele, so that way in the heterozygous condition, or big R, little r, you just see that dominant phenotype, or in this case, red. Notice we've been writing our key, big R equals red, little r equals white. Today, we're going to be talking about what happens if there are three phenotypes present, okay? And in that case, you need to ask yourself the question, is the third phenotype a blend or a combo of both of the other phenotypes? If the third phenotype is a blend, this is a situation of incomplete dominance, where the dominant allele is incompletely dominant, so you see a little bit of both the dominant and the recessive, and you get a blending for that third phenotype. Now, notice the key. It's important that for the incomplete dominant problems, you write out your key in this way. Notice there are all capital letters, and you have to list out all three genotypes and all three phenotypes. So for example, it might say something like, in flowers, red petals are incompletely dominant to white petals, where the heterozygotes are pink. Okay, so in your key, you would have to write out big R is red, big W is white, and then the heterozygous, big R, big W, would give you those pink petals. All right, the pink is a blend of the other two colors. The other option is if we have a combination of the other two for our third phenotype. And in this case, all right, this would appear as either spots or stripes. So those would be the giveaways in the problem, as if they worded it as spots or stripes, okay? So if the third phenotype is a combination, that's a situation what we call codominance. Remember, co means both. So both of the alleles are dominant, which is why you will see both in the third phenotype. The key looks very similar to the incomplete dominant key. We're using all capital letters, two different capital letters. We've got two big R's red, two big W's white, and then the heterozygote, big R, big W, is showing the red and white stripes or spots. Okay, so make sure you write your key out where you list all three genotypes and you list all three phenotypes for both of these types of problems. Okay, if you flip in your packet to the next page, all right, there are a couple of sample problems that we did together as a class. This first problem says, in finches, a type of bird, there are three phenotypes for feather color: black, white, and blue. The heterozygous genotype shows the blue phenotype. So because that third phenotype is like a blend, that's how we know that this is incomplete dominance. So what you would do is you would write out your key, all capital letters, two different capital letters, so two big B's black, two big W's white, a big B and a big W is blue. And then for the problems, you would just write out your cross, just like we've normally been doing. So you cross a black bird with a blue bird, you do your Punnett squared. They want to know the chances of getting blue offspring, so that would be 50% blue. And for letter B, if you cross a blue bird with a white bird, you do your Punnett square, 50% of them will be blue. If you take a look at number 2, it says, in some cats, there are three phenotypes for fur color: black, tan, and black and tan stripes, also known as tabby. The heterozygotes show the striped phenotype. Notice in that third phenotype, now we are seeing both, and there are stripes. That's why this is codominance. So again, we write out our key, all three genotypes, all three phenotypes, black, tan, and then the heterozygous is striped or tabby. Then you do your cross a tabby with a black, do your Punnett square. They want to know the phenotypic probability, so that's why we have 50-50 black and tabby. For letter B, they want us to cross two tabby cats, do your Punnett square. The chance of getting kittens who are just one color, black or tan, is 50%. After completing these notes and going through them in your packet, you should flip to the next page and you're going to finish problems 1 through 10 in that packet. Have a great day.